Hey guys, it's me again. Recently there have been new developments in the wildlife of bots and muskets which made me revise my previous video. Britannia is not a genus, but a family, with 2 genuses. That's it, let's get into the video. The Rancor. It is no surprise that the Rancor, despite being mediocre compared to the other species, has lasted until the present day. Its sheer averageness has made it very resilient to the changing times. It needs no profound gimmick for it to stay alive, for its musket and saber are all it needs. Just dodge their bullets and you'll be fine. The Skirmisher. The Skirmisher is the descendant of the original Skirmisher, with a drastically different outfit with an added scope to its rifle. It is a timid species, evolving to shoot from afar using its scoped rifle, specialized for long-range hunting, and only going to hand-to-hand combat if absolutely necessary. The downside to their longer rifles are that they require a significantly longer amount of time to reload, making them prone to being shot. Very rarely did I ever get to see this creature, which is a shame, because its ancestor was the second unique Britannic species as far as I know. The Grenadier. This is what I would call one of the more interesting species. It is also a descendant of the original Skirmisher but has completely changed its hunting tactics. Its longer rifle has been shortened to allow for a faster reload and can also be used as a melee weapon, being able to block and hit. It has developed a massive pouch to store their grenades, which when thrown, will explode, and kill anything in its radius. That same pouch can explode if shot, but I can only get footage of people exploding with the pouch instead. Finally, they have a knife that can kill you if you have your back turned to them, but I don't have any footage, so just trust me. The Officer. The Officer is a weird specimen of an animal. It forms close symbiotic relationships with the other animals in the Britannica family. Having fused its saber with the red stone with invertebrate magic through years of evolution, its unique saber trait is able to make its surrounding allies invincible for a few seconds. Notice how they don't die? An entire congregation of them.
His sword blade gleams and his eye like beams and never glanced either in vain. Like the ocean,
it has also developed the powers of telepathy, able to make even the most average rankers into a well-disciplined army, with it usually forming lines to protect the officer, as a strategic tactic. This symbiotic relationship helps it and its host hunt its prey more effectively, ensuring the officer's survival, despite its low population counts. Depending on the saber for survival has made it devolve its long-ranged weapon, only making it useful for close quarters combat, but in turn, giving it a massive decrease in reload time. All of these previous specimens had a ranged weapon of some kind, but what if a species evolved to ditch the long range entirely? The Cuirassier. The Cuirassier is a species unique for its lack of a ranged weapon. It has instead developed a hard exoskeleton that makes it invincible against melee attacks and resistant against grenades. Their sword has grown to an unusual size, making it have to hold it by the shoulder, but the sword has been specialized to make the animal lunge towards its prey. The enormous size of the sword can deal an enormous amount of damage that can kill in just 2 hits. This creature, if not able to catch its prey, can charge towards its target, which usually result in the prey's demise unless it successfully dodges. However, this charge ability can make them slam their faces into hard surfaces, and the accumulation of these incidents can cause brain damage over time. This can lead to the Cuirassier to be semi-conscious and unable to move properly. Memory loss, which can make them forget their weapon, and in worse cases, be paralyzed entirely, only being able to rotate its body. They are a social species, sometimes coming in herds to completely dominate its prey in some cases. But it isn't uncommon for the Cuirassier to go by themselves, and if an unexperienced team does not know about its resistance buff, can be entirely wiped out by a single Cuirassier without much resistance.
But they survive.
Shut up. The Judicator. Born from the ashes of Colonel Arbal's dark magic and evil spirit's lair, it is an undead abomination that should have never been allowed to exist. This thing has 4 attacks that it can use. 1 fires at the sky and falls towards your general direction. The second unleashes a small shockwave that can really harm you. The third is a flamethrower that unleashes fire everywhere. The fourth is a simple punch. The Judicator has a second stage that makes his attacks stronger, and red. It reveals a zombie inside. This is because there was a zombie inside the Judicator. Once it dies, it will unleash a small explosion and then collapse to the ground. Is this thing even a species? The Sapper. It is the upcoming in this world. It will be able to build to destroy. It seems to have a darker shirt, which is why I put it next to the Cuirassier in the same genus, because darker shirt are associated with Arbal. And Cuirassiers are Arbal's invention. The Britannica family has diversified and expanded their ways of hunting Americans, and with time, we will hopefully see more of these amazing creatures, and their unique traits and hunting styles. Goodbye.